Hello, folks. Welcome back. Thinking about next steps on this. Do I really want those whites to be that white? Maybe. Yeah, I do. So here's something I'm going to do. I think I did this on the Hades drawing as well, and I did it at the very end. But on this one, I'm gonna do a little bit earlier, just to see where we are, but to show the saturation of the image. That's pretty good. That reads. The path that I've got for them in the middle needs to be lightened up, but everything else looks pretty good. The one thing I want to throw skin tones of some kind on the faces and hands because they look kind of like stone statues. Maybe hair color too. I really want to kind of keep this teal, right? Where even is that teal? Here it is. Well, I could green it up. It's like jade almost. That's cool. Start the friggin' watch, Brendan. What a fool. Alright, cool. Here we go. Nope, that ain't gonna do it. We're in paint bucket country now. Someday I'll hit the correct selection. So we want to lighten that up. Use a little yellow. So the reason that I did these layers, use the mouse for this. The reason I did these layers as black, and let's just make sure they actually are all black, yeah. So I can use color change in Clip Studio. Because on greens, I really like to use this yellow tone to lighten things up. It's a lot warmer. And even just looking at that, I like that a lot. And it still reads. But of course I want to take their path now and make it either all the way. Yeah, I think that. Yeah, that's nice. That's too orange. Yeah, now we're talking. Now we're getting somewhere. I think about Dungeon Michigan, I think like warm, homey Thanksgiving colors, right? So that's what we're after here. Alright, so first things first is doing some skin tones. And really what we want that to be is just to lighten up. We're going to do in black as a white. Again, just because I might want to change. And this is... I'm actually going to turn off my highlights and lowlights for the moment, so I can see the flats. I think that typically speaking, people do flats first, but I'm different. to me, the process of rendering is more important. It's more important that the image read your highlights and lowlights and the depth and et cetera, et cetera. It's much more important to me that reads than any of the actual colors in the picture. And coloring in that way allows you to maintain the impact of your image no matter what colors you put over it, so that you can create the lightscape that you want with your rendering, and then you can make it any color you want it to be for maximum impact. And so you want to play the color wheel off of itself. You want to play complementary colors, and you want to play your blues versus your oranges, your greens versus your also oranges. But that, to me, is the way to do it. Because it gives you a lot more visual impact, and I think that visual impact is a lot more important than staying true to color in any setting. That's my personal taste. That's how I work. That's no judgment on how anybody else wants to do it. That's just the way that it works best for me. So, kind of curious to see what anybody thinks about that. But that has the added benefit of, I've been told at least, of making images readable for people who have difficulty distinguishing colors. So your colorblindness, red, green, or whatever other common kinds of situation you might find yourself in there. If you have the value set so that it reads in grayscale, then it remains accessible to those folks. So that's another reason why I try to do that. So regardless of how the timer treats me today, I want to get the skin tones laid in so that I can show you what it is that I'm talking about. And actually, I might start seeing if I can use Paint Bucket a little bit just to speed this up. I'm going to get Kinsuke in there as well because of the wonderful things he does. What in this? Ooh. Alright. Thanks for playing, Marcel. 10 tiny toeses. Senshi'sToes.com. That's somebody's website. God bless him. Chuck. Alright. Perhaps not as zen, but much faster. instructions. So we're doing it on time. We got plenty of time. Shouldn't be rushing. Whoops. All right. Check it. We're going to select all the areas we did with skin tones. Because adding white to that kind of jade color makes it look a little more bluish. Pop my 2 highlight layers in a folder, and then we're going to cut and paste the whole folder. And now we're going to turn these more toward the blue. Or maybe just straight to white. It's better. I think we're going to have to make Laios blonde. I think we're going to have to make Marcel blonde. Senchi's horns need something. I think we're going to have to do some choice applications of red in a few places. Marcel's choker and hairband, Izutsumi's scarf. We're trying not to go overkill on color. I want to keep it simple. So I think we're going to start by doing those things that I said. Probably make the treasure box gold too. Let's get our reds in. That's the one I'm kind of most interested in, curious, and concerned about. So let's see what happens when we drop those in. Just get these little pops, right? Pop, pop. Pop, pop. It was Community, wasn't it? Magnitude, I think was that guy's name. Pop, pop. Damn, drawing, you're gonna make me go true to color on everything, aren't you? No, probably not. We'll see. That's a next week problem. Alright, let's get some blonde hairs going. What'd I do? Yeah, I don't know about the... I think I'm just going to have to bite the bullet and go true color. And it's going to have a green tint to it. Which is the third option that I laid out for everybody at the earlier in the week. It's where we're doing partially true color. But overlaid with a green or a teal or a jade or whatever you want to call it to offset the background. And that's fine, just means we can get another week of videos out of this. I'm not sure we're ever going to do something this complex on the channel again, unless you liked it, in which case, if you're patient, and this is the pace that you want, let me know. I'm impatient. And that's my nature, and I do my best to combat that. But I'm definitely impatient. That's pretty ugly. I'm starting to play with some of the... That's also pretty ugly. Or is it cool? It might actually be cool and badass. I don't know. I'll need time to consider. Get bogged down in that. Alright, we got blonde hairs, we got red things. I forget what the other thing I said was. Kinsuke needs to stand out more. The flesh tones need to look less Frankenstein-y. Making them pink does something, but the thing there is that it's not really what everybody actually looks like on the show, which I know I just got through saying I don't care about, but I'm gonna have to review what the actual skin tones of the characters look like, because I know they're not all the same. But actually, if I make the skin tones kind of true to life, I make the hair tones true to life, everybody kind of has key props that are true to life. And true to life, I mean true to anime. Because anime is life. Anime is blood. Casey Green said that, I think. We're getting there. It's in a weird, ugly, half-formed state at the moment, but we're getting there. I'd like to thank you for joining me this week. I'd like to thank you for joining me on this whole Dungeon Meshi journey. And I would like to start thinking about what you might want to see next. Smaller scale stuff. Maybe you'd like some One Piece things. Maybe you'd like something... I get requests for like conventional superhero stuff all the time, which I don't really do, but maybe I should branch out a little bit. I don't know. Let me know. I like Wonder Woman. I draw Wonder Woman. What do you want to see? Tell me in the comments. We're also going to do a poll on coffee. Stick around with the plug, all those links in the description, all that cool stuff. Thank you so much for being with me this week, and I'll see you next time. Hey, thanks for watching today's video. If you liked what you saw, like, comment, subscribe. If you're learning to draw, you know somebody else who's learning to draw and might get something out of this, maybe suggest the video to a friend. That always helps me out a lot. Hey, if you're looking to contribute financially to this whole situation, check out my Ko-fi page or my Substack, link in the description. I got a free newsletter on the Substack that you can follow to catch up with anything that I might be doing, including videos, comics, illustrations, etc. There's also going to be membership tiers where you can get access to exclusive video series like Drawing Through Dragon Ball, or to my Leaded Pulp comic magazine, which is coming out for its first issue in July. So hey, check out these things, and I'll see you next time.